Welcome to the Excel guide. This video's topics will include formatting your data, worksheet navigation, and sorting. So let's start with formatting. If you've got some data that you want to look a little bit cleaner and more consistent, you can use some of the tools here in the Home tab. Select the cells that you want to change, and you can use, for instance, add a fill color. Change it around a bit. Change the text color. Make it bold, unbold, italics, underline. It's up to you. And also put in some of these custom borders. A thick border. Now if you only want certain borders to change, for instance if I want these two cells to have a different border, right click and format cells. All the options up here are also available in this box in more detail. Now to change the border, click on the kind of border that you want and change the color. Say we want a green dotted line border on the bottom. Click OK and it only applies that to those two cells. Now as for text, you can change the text of the font and it gives you a preview. You change the size here, or you can use these buttons to go up or down in size. And you can also align it. You can get it to wrap text, which means it will wrap it within the cell. If you unwrap it, it will just leave the text in there and you'll just need to drag this out to see it all. And you could also change the alignment to be the middle, to the left, to the right. And you can also merge cells. Now, say there's a certain cell that you like the format of, and you want it to apply to the rest. Click on the cell you like, click on Format Painter, and then just paint over to the cells that you want this to apply to. And they will all change. Now, notice how that happened only once, and then if I want to do that again, I'll need to go click Format Painter again. If you want to do it to a couple of cells, double click on Format Painter, and you'll notice this will stay there. And I can just click cells around that I want to change until I'm done. And then to get rid of this little paintbrush, click on Format Painter again, and then we're done. So, next on the list is worksheet navigation. So you can quickly surf around your data by using some shortcuts on the keyboard. So if I want to get to the rightmost or the most bottom field without having to scroll down, my shortcut is Control and the down arrow. So Control and down arrow will take you right to the bottom. Now if you want to select that data, for instance, you can hold the Control and Shift down, and that will select all of that, and you can do whatever you want to do with that selected field. So that was Control and down, and then Control plus Shift down to actually select that range. Now it also applies to getting to the rightmost values. It will get you to Control right, it will take you to the next edge, and then again it will take you to the next entry, and if I hit it again, it's going to take me to the furthest most column available in the sheet. So basically it'll take you to it's quickly easy to find the next blank entry. So if I want to go down to find where the next blank entry is, oh, here it is. that was control and down. So that's a very useful way to surf around your data, big sets of data. Now the other shortcut you can use is Control and Home, and that will take you to your first cell in your first leftmost corner cell in your data. So Control and Home takes me back to cell A1, the corner of my data. You'll find that really useful getting around your data. Sorting is the next topic. If you want to sort data, you just select the range that you want to sort, and in the Data tab, you sort A to Z, which basically will do the first sort in column A, no matter what it is. This could be numerals, it could be text. It'll just sort that column A. So let me hit that and just put it in order, defaulting from lowest to highest. And also reverse sort from highest to lowest. Now if you want to sort on some of these other fields, B, C or D, you have to click this one. Now this will tell you if you have data headers, it will give you these options to sort by. If you want to sort on the movie title, for instance, just select here and select the movie titles. And if you want to go from A to Z, change this and it'll sort for you. Now you could also do a couple of levels of sorting. So I've sorted by the movie titles A to Z, but then I also want to know the next level of sorting would be by the number of nominations. So at level, then by nominations, smallest to largest. It'll do a sort like that. I'll add a topic, which is deleting rows and inserting rows. Now if you find some data that you don't want, for instance this blank entry here, to delete, go to the Home tab and select delete button here, and you can say you can delete just one cell, which will give you the options to delete the entire row, entire column, or if you're just going to delete the one cell, to shift the cells left, which will move this 2013 over to here because you're shifting the cells left, or up. Let's just delete that. Then if we want an easier and quicker way, might be just right click on the row and just delete, and it will go away. So again, that was now if you want to insert, you can use this. So say for instance we want to insert a row between 40 and 41. Insert row. You want to insert column. Again, just click around where you want, and it will insert it before it. Insert column. And then we don't want them anymore, so let's just delete those. Right click, delete. You find that very useful to move your data around without having to physically move your table around, because some people will do this and select it and then move the table, move it all down just to get an extra row when you could just insert some cells. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching the Excel channel guide.